Harlem, 1958, a Friday in November. The jazz from 125th came through the wall. She packed her bag while I was at the corner. I came home to silence in the hall. Her coat was gone, the blue one by the doorway, the one she always wore on Sunday mornings. I stood there with my keys still in my hand, not understanding any of the warnings. I should have seen it coming, Lord, I should. The way she'd grown so quiet over supper, the way she'd stop reaching for my hand, the way she laughed at nothing going under. But a man in 1958 in Harlem didn't ask his woman how she felt. He just assumed that love was like the furniture, still there, still solid, whether dealt with or not felt. Do you remember the night she left? When the whole world went silent in one moment. Do you remember the night she left? When love became a thing you only owned in past tense. The Harlem night kept playing its music. The upstairs neighbor walked across his floor. Do you remember the night she left? Because I remember every single night some more. I found a note on Tuesday in the icebox, between the milk and something wrapped in paper. 3 sentences, no anger, no apology, just I need more than this, I'll see you later. 3 sentences to close a 7-year chapter. 3 sentences where 7 years had lived. And I stood in the kitchen in November, not knowing how to hold what she had given. I went to church that Sunday, sat in back. The choir sang something about restoration. I didn't sing, just let the music cover what felt like the end of my foundation. And the pastor said, God sees the broken places, God tends the things we think are past repair. And I sat there in the back pew of that Harlem church and let myself believe that God was there. Do you remember the night she left? When the whole world went silent in one moment. Do you remember the night she left? When love became a thing you only owned in past tense. The Harlem night kept playing its music. The upstairs neighbor walked across his floor. Do you remember the night she left? Because I remember every single night some more. Memory is a Harlem night in November. It doesn't ask you if you wanna feel. It just comes back when the jazz plays through the window and makes the thing you buried feel too real. But I have learned to sit inside the memory, not fight it, not pretend it wasn't true. Because somewhere in the quiet of that Friday, God was already building something new. It's been 30 years since that November Friday. Harlem's changed, the buildings and the block. But some nights when the jazz comes through the window, I still see a coat gone from beside that lock. Not with bitterness, not with just with the tenderness of what was real. Do you remember the night she left? I do. And remembering is how I know I still can feel. Do you remember the night she left? When the whole world went silent in one breath. Do you remember the night she left? How quiet love can be at the moment of its death. The Harlem night kept playing its music, and somewhere God was listening to it too. Do you remember the night she left? I remember, and I thank God for every moment I had you. Harlem, 1958. A Friday in November. She didn't slam the door, that was the hardest part. She just closed it. Quietly, the way you close a book.
You finish reading.
God kept me through that night.
And every night since.
Just you.
Just me.
In his hands.
Eternally.